talking about other myths, overcoming myths around fitness is crucial. And I can remember like in my 30s where we talked about the weekend warriors, where we would be at work at a desk all week. And then on the weekend, we'd go out and be warriors. Can you touch on 4 common myths, how our listeners can push past those?
Sure. One of them is, okay, my favorite myth, I'll start next week. Okay. Everyone says it to me. I'll start this next week. The reality is that next week isn't going to be any different than this week. There's no perfect time to start, ever. And if we start small, consistent steps, and we do it now, and it can be something like I like to call MDM, minimum daily movement, right? If you start small today, a body in motion stays in motion. So forget the fact that next week is going to be different, because I can pretty much bet everybody that's listening, unless there's something epic going on right now in their life, next week is going to have hurdles and pitfalls too. So that's one of them. Another one is this myth of perfection. Like, I have so many women who come to me and they're like, I haven't really started because I don't know what to do. And I want to get it right. I'm like, it's fair. That's fair. And in the world of where we live now, it's not that hard to get started. It really isn't. Maybe to go from a base of fitness to a step up might take a little bit more, but it's not that hard to do and to get something to get you going. So you don't need that perfection. In fact, I tell people consistently when I'm working with them that they need a schedule. We all do. If it's not written down, it's not real. Okay, that's not exactly a myth. That's the truth, right? If it's not written down, it's not real. A lot of times people will say to themselves, this week, I guess what I'll do is I think I'll maybe go for a walk 2 days and do a little resistance training. And Kelly says I need some mobility, so I'll do some mobility. That's not a workout. Yeah. That's a hope plan, right? And so instead of that, you actually take those and you write them down. Then you tell yourself, okay, I've got this plan. And in this plan, over this next week, I am going to hit 80% of this. And that is, if you're just striving there 100% every time, you're back to perfection. You go for that 80%, try and reach 90%. If you hit 100%, that's great. If you're hitting 100% every week, you're probably not trying hard enough.